Hi everyone, it's Terry and I'm back with another video. Well, what I want to show you is this Marx 490 locomotive. Now, when I got this, the shell of the locomotive I had on hand. It was a spare, and the cab of the locomotive, this corner here, had been broken off. So I was able to repair that using some epoxy putty, and I thought it came out pretty nice. But then what I really want to show you is, if you'll notice close, let me zoom in, there is the intermediate gear is missing, and it's been popped off. And there's a reason for that. This motor, when I got it, did not want to run at all. It couldn't be fixed because the intermediate gear the teeth had been worn down, so they couldn't mesh with the gears on the wheels to turn them. There's really no way to fix that because with the Marx micromotors, when they're put together, that gear is pressed on, and you cannot replace it as you can on the bigger Marx motors. So I didn't know what to do with it. It sat in a box for probably close to 5 years. No idea what I would do with it. And then I saw a video from my friend Ben over at Ben's Trains on how to make a Marx dummy steam engine. And Marx, Lionel, American, none of them have ever, you can't buy a dummy steam engine. They don't make it. Plenty of diesels, as Ben pointed out, but not as. So what I did, and what Ben showed me in the video, is I popped off that intermediate gear, and then that made the wheels free rolling. Then using some epoxy putty on the front, built a step up, and then put a coupler on the front after cutting a slot in the front of the cow catcher or the pilot to allow the front coupler. Now, you can take that, you can hook it up, and it consists behind the locomotive to double head. You can use it as a piece of rolling stock in the middle of the train, have it being towed at the end, however you want to do that. And it really looks nice. I've just hooked it into my freight consist, as you can see. I'm going to move the 999 back, turn the power on, and let you see it going around the track. First turn how it really looks nice. Just hold on here. Get that in there. Yeah, there we go. Make sure everything's on the track. Alright, we got it hooked up. I'll take the camera, we'll turn the power on. Take the camera off the tripod. Turn on the... As you see, there it goes around the track. And it looks quite nice going around the track. That really looks nice. And it's a neat way to take what was formerly useless locomotive and turn it into a usable piece of rolling stock. So once again, my friend Ben has come up with a really nice idea of how to take junk and turn it into something good. Run around here, and I want to show you further details on how I made this. So I'll bring it around here and bring it to a stop. Now, I'll put the camera back on the tripod. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a popsicle stick laying on the side of the layout as the train was going around. There's a reason for that. This 490 was missing its motor mount, which is another reason I couldn't use it, because the motor wouldn't stay up in. I didn't have one. I needed a way to get that motor to stay in there for even the dummy locomotive to work. So what I did is I took one of these popsicle sticks, I cut it down to this size so it would fit inside up inside the shell. There's a cross piece there that goes from side to side. I epoxied that with 5-minute epoxy. After it fully set up, I put some epoxy on 2 little tabs on the motor where the original motor mount would have rested, and then epoxy them to the wood, and that holds it in. And I didn't worry about permanently gluing the motor in because, as I said, it's just a piece of rolling stock. It's a dummy locomotive. You'll never take it out to service it or anything, to actually do anything with the motor. I mean, this motor doesn't even have brushes or springs in it. It's just like I said, a non-powered locomotive to be pulled behind it. So there really wasn't any reason to, prevent me from gluing it in like that. There's a way, if you're making one of these dummy locomotives, you can get away with that. I wouldn't recommend it if it's a powered locomotive that you might have to service or anything, then definitely you wouldn't want to epoxy that in. I just want to do a quick video on that, on how to create a usable piece of rolling stock using a 490 locomotive that, as I said, was once junk. Now it's usable. I'll put this back on the layout, if it'll cooperate. There we go. Now I'll let you see it go around again. And there we go. Like I said, don't consider it junk. There's always a use for things like this. Thank you for watching, and I thank you, Ben, at benstrings.com, for showing me how to do this. And it's something that's very simple. Anyone can do it. And please feel free to leave any comments in the comments section. And I thank you for watching this video.